are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mental.
Shot from Galloway to the middle. Hudson can't hit.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
And Green gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Dotson. Defended by Galloway. Good. Dotson's got his first basket.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's Galloway. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Keller, guarded by Bledsoe. With the shot. Bledsoe with the rebound. At the rebound, the Magic trail by 17. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Keller, guarded by Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. Here's Keller. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Here's Dotson after the made shot from Galloway. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Warriors leading by 17. Takes it from 10, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Keller passes to Brady. And it comes off the front of the rim.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Galloway with the bucket.
Extended the lead. This has been a great year for him offensively.
The Magic
It's the 23rd.
Here on the first
It was about to be the 24th. And the next 48 minutes.
I'm just going right. I don't know what's about to happen tomorrow. Then we'll say some Wednesday.
On deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Because we might.
So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the...
Greg, team's changing it up here. Bamba kicks to Isaac. Pass to Keller. Back to Isaac. Now, here's Bamba. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. They've got Bamba. Vucevic is out there with Isaac. And it's Keller in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. It's stolen. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Wizards was tremendous. Just an incredible number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it, his ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played 6'8", highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
I think guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum does a fantastic job, Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job, Gordon Hayward. Those are the guys that are 6'8", 6'7", can do a lot of different things at that position. One of the best also at that position, Andre Iguodala. To be able to switch out on offense and also play different positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list. Here's Whitman after the made shot from Galloway, and he makes that one. He's got 8. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. To the right side. Vucevic with the ball, and he gets it back.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry.
Come on,
Stephen Curry feeding off the contact from the defense.
Magic shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Keller. His three-pointers off the mark.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Galloway, no good. A minute 42 left now here in the second. Isaac passes to Whitman. Offensive rebound, a second chance effort, and the layup is good.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And the Magic making a change here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Golden State. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, there's Los Angeles. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And well, for the Warriors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world. But how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Griffin's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Covington.
Twice, dude. Come on, man.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Kick it up.
Keller guarded by Curry. It's stolen. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Galloway has got 6 in the quarter.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Keller. The Warriors pull it in. Tice has got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep three-point range, and he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Galloway.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Keller passes to Brady. Now, here's Bamba. D right on him. Here's Galloway. No good with the triple. Whitney with down low. Nice D from Griffin. A dominating first half of basketball. And so and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening the game we're seeing from the professor.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Steph Curry, also the professor out there, and it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. It's 2-on-1. Here's Galloway, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one misses.
Looking
back in your career, what's the most pressure you've felt in a game?
You know, I think the most pressure, you love to be in those games. I think that's...
How do you feel tomorrow?
Huh?
How do you feel tomorrow?
Oh. Yeah. Damn, why you spell tomorrow? I forgot.
I'm pretty sure it's like, but say Google, how do you spell tomorrow? I need to.
Hey Google.
Hey Google. How do you spell tomorrow? I thought it was.
Tomorrow is spelled T-O-M-O-R-R-O-W.
Oh, look on Google and say, how do you say ass? And then it won't be funny. It's like us.
Hey Google.
How do you say ass?
Hey Google.
How do you spell ass? I mean, how do you say it?
Ass is spelled A-S-S.
Kool-Aid. Man, you don't want some Kool-Aid.
I want some sugar candy.
Sugar candy.
You don't snitch. You want some sugar candy?
That look like snitch. If you want a cavity, go get one.
Okay.
When you strive, I think the most pressure I ever felt, and it wasn't a playoff game, Kevin, or a championship game. It was that very first game as a rookie, because that game you had nothing to compare to, and it was everything you dreamed about.
What?
And that first
Still a
game,
bum.
you were finally saying, for me, I couldn't get it out of my head. This is my first NBA game. So I think that was the most pressure game I've ever played in.
The Magic shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one falls for Bamba.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Galloway with the bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Isaac. Kicks it to Vucevic. Keller passes to Bamba. Poked away. Passes it to Whitten. And that
What?
Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Magic have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State.
Oh, there you go.
Here's Galloway.
Blocking
The
me,
main
man.
weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms.
This nigga's not going
This
well.
helps him block lots.
Not going well.
And here are the Warriors now. And the pass to Galloway. With the teardrop. Shoots over Whitney. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway has got 37.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Pavic, covered by Evans. Here's Vucevic, off target with the free throw line, Jay.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Whether it's scoring, passing, or just acting as a decoy, his value to this team cannot be understated.
Pass to Keller. Just under 2.5 minutes into
Your
the
mouth
third
gonna
quarter
feel
now.
funny when you wake up. Your mouth gonna feel funny when you wake up.
Lock at 6. Right wing fires the 3.
Because you eating that
That
sugar
shot no
stuff.
good. So Golden State will
Be like, have you ever ate something sour on one side
Passing the ball
and
very
it like
here.
burn your gum flesh out? That's how you gonna feel. But it's not gonna burn though.
Here's Pavic.
You're just gonna taste sweetness in your mouth
Bad
with
communication.
morning breath.
This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
Out to the wing. Here's Galloway.
Bruh, come on.
It's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. So both teams making
What?
some changes here.
I can see the once though, but twice.
Here's Galloway. And he's got 41. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Galloway has got 43 points.
He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
Keller, guarded by Green. Just 5 to shoot. Basket counts. 10 points for him.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Galloway. 43 points in the game.
What? I can go past
Takes it
him
from
though?
10, and he hits the jump
That's
shot.
ridiculous.
Galloway has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Dotson, guarded by Galloway. Dotson gets the bucket.
Nice move.
This
Attacking
is the
in the
worst
paint
game I ever
with
played.
confidence.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with
Worse.
that. Here's Galloway, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic. The Warriors have been good at the free throw line, and this one's 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good.
You wasted it when you
Golden
put that
State.
in.
Hudson comes in for Curry,
You wasted it.
and he sinks the second.
And you could have made a whole thing of Kool-Aid in there.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Johnson, and he knocks down the jumper. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And Smitty, for Tyler Johnson, when he was at Fresno State, legend has it he fractured 2 teeth diving for a loose ball in a drill, picked him up and kept practicing.
They say his mom had a saying, Kevin, get a straw and suck it up. You see that toughness in his approach to the game. We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
On the wing, Johnson. Passes it to Brady. Back to Johnson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Griffin's checked in for Evans. Johnson surveying the floor.
Os, as in the animal. Os. Also American as in the animal.
Doesn't go that time.
Os.
And it's the Warriors
Also
taking it the
American
other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Galloway hits both of them. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
I don't want no carries.
Johnson against Bledsoe. Pass to Dotson. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
I use the Kool-Aid stuff.
6 to shoot. Johnson, that's for 2, and he gets the jumper to drop. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Galloway. Dotson with the rebound. And the professor picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Dotson kicks to Johnson. And there's the pass to Isaac.
Block somebody's shot, bro.
Pass to Dotson. Here's the 3. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
From deep. Rebound by the Magic.
That's
and
ridiculous.
So much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Galloway finds Green. There's Galloway. He's covered by Isaac. Galloway, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Galloway. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Johnson outside. Passes to Isaac. Over Bledsoe. Isaac misses. Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Galloway kicks to Griffin.
4. Oh my God, they're doing
Back to
like
Galloway.
fucking rabbits.
Shoots, and they force the shot clock violation.
Bro, come on, bro. Here we go with that bullshit, man.
1 second left. The shot, no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warrior. And while we can now, let's take a look at today.
The Kool-Aid almost done, just gotta add this.
Go to bed.
I'll taste it till like water.
Go to bed.
State Farm assist of the
See
game.
what time it is?
It's not even being bad.
You need to go to
Yeah,
sleep.
an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision.
You're
on
gonna
this
be sleepy
pass
in the morning.
On a platter form.
This is why you
Oh,
preach
trust me.
teamwork. Some
They
of the
always
most
say that,
spectacular plays are the ones where guys are
Even
feeding
when I
off
wake
one
up,
another.
Both teams
Yeah.
making substitutions here.
Tripping at small forward, bro. Y'all some bums.
Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green can run point guard for you. So I think right now that.
But your mom just bought that.
I know, I didn't lose all of it. It's still a lot in here.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350. So I had to play the guard position.
And for Golden State, they've got the professor. He's out there with Barton. Jones is out there with Ojala. And it's Tice in at the 4 slot. And the 3 ball is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Bamba. Vucevic up top. Just 4 to shoot. From 13 feet, it goes down.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
Somebody go my homie.
13 feet away. Isaac misses. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Kicks it to Vucevic. Pavic, defended by Barkley. Steps back and fires. Off the left rim and up. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Jones, out of bounds.
Right out of bounds. Careless mistake.
Some changes for Golden State. Green comes in for Jones. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Barkley. To the left side wing. Now, here's Vucevic, guarded closely. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Galloway knocks down the 3 ball. Galloway has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Johnson. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Golden State. The pass to Tice. Here's Galloway.
Ooh.
And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Johnson against Bledsoe. Magic moving the ball around.
Smart.
1:44 left in the game.
Look.
Wow, he's a bomb.
Here's Galloway. The train. And yep, another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Still attacking, building on this lead, coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Looking to end the run. Has to Perry. Swiped away.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance.
Hey,
It was a
Freezer
performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the professor.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers. Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Fires the 3. No good that time. And Orlando the other way now. Goes up on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they deserve to be rewarded.
Inside. Isaac passes to Johnson. He kicks it to Vucevic. Count that one from Isaac. Takes the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Oh, I tapped some money on that shot.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop playing Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, about the only thing you can say for them is that they're not in dead last, but they are second to last in the West. It has been a season of missteps. And Mike Conley may be the best player in the league who has yet to make an all-star game.
Yeah, that's kind of harsh.
Time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And it's another road game for the Spurs. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
And over the course of the season, they'll see these guys 4 times, and they've already dropped the first game. So this is a get-back game. I think confidence-wise, they need to get the win here.
And maybe tonight they come in with a bit of a fresh look, something maybe their opponent hasn't seen from them, try to shake things up just a little bit.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Murray, and it's Chapman in at the 3. Tonight, two great backcourts facing off. Brent, how often do you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
Well, for me, it didn't happen all that much, Kevin, unless I was playing John Barry. Now I got fired up.
I get you.
I think it's amazing when you have these matchups during the regular season and you look at maybe the rhythm of some of these guys coming into the game. Elite point guards, they have the ball in their hands. Sometimes they get caught up in that mano-a-mano duel. And as a two guard or somebody else playing with that player, it's really fun to watch.
You got to check yourself, though, don't you? You got to stay within the bounds.
Oh, there's no doubt that you still want to win the basketball game, but there are moments and minutes where their talent takes over, and that's when the show begins.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already, if at all possible. Make someone else beat you.
So it's the Spurs now after the made shot from Galloway. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. They retain possession. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The teardrop falls in. Covington's got his first basket of the night.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
You showed me when you first had it.
Murray against Curry.
Remember?
Murray outside.
Get the ball from him, man.
Shoots over Curry. Murray, good. Murray's got his first points in this one.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
On the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
Now here's Murray after the miss from Galloway.
Good layup.
Feeds it to Walker.
I got to swap this one. That was okay.
There's Galloway, guarded by Walker, and stolen by
What?
Murray. And here we go, Murray heading to the hoop.
Give me that. Oh, come on, man.
There's your run out. Great individual play.
Yeah, beats the transition defense up the floor, and then the easy finish. Boy, those feel good.
Now here's Curry, hands the 12-footer.
Awareness of what the defense is trying to do. Steph plays that one perfectly.
Has to Delgado. This is to Griffin. Murray surveying the D. Back to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Had the space there, but it's offline.
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe could have taken a little more time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Murray following the score by Golden State. Outside, Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Warriors trailing. Brent, when you won your first championship back in 2005, you were inserted into the starting lineup in the playoffs against the Nuggets. What did that feel?
Well, that was a lot of fun. I joked around a lot about I was replacing Manu in the starting lineup. It was very exciting to have that opportunity, and obviously that team that year going on to do great things. The goal we set out to do was win the championship. Mission accomplished.
The shot's good. Galloway's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've done well in
These dudes should not even be
defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk to the Spurs head coach. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be
Kool-Aid
unselfish
good
and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up the season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. Guys, just how difficult is it to face a team with this kind of defense?
Kevin, it is tough. They've got some guys who can totally wreck your game plan with their activity on D.
I also wonder if this is going to give them a spark of their own on defense. You face a team with this kind of pressure, and it can get you fired up to prove that you're every bit as tough as your opponent.
Warriors leading by 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
Here's Trier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Conley with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
Well, accurate outside shooting when you're on the road, you find that kind of rhythm. It's hard to do. They made it look easy.
Count it, good.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. That's a nice feel play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the pass to Delgado. Conley with it, defended by Jones. And it's Michael Conley with the 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the spacing that Conley provides from long range really has become crucial to this offense.
You love a good mid-range game. We don't see it that much, but I know you have a couple guys you think have a pretty strong mid-range game.
You know, Chris Paul still has dominated the mid-range. Kevin, it was interesting because him joining the Houston Rockets, it was all about threes and layups. Daryl Morey, I think, recognized we need somebody that can come off the pick and roll and make those kind of plays happen, not only at the rim for Capella, but shoot it himself. So Chris Paul still dominates in the mid-range. Kawhi Leonard has shown some skills at the mid-range, even though last year, obviously, just 9 games. He's still a dangerous weapon. It'll be interesting to see if that's still part of his arsenal for this season. And then C.J. McCollum has been one of the best mid-range scorers in the league for the Portland Trail Blazers over the past couple of seasons.
So it's the Spurs now after the made shot from Galloway. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. And that one drops for him. And that's now 19 points for the professor.
He's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Here's Wright and the dunk by Wright.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Here's Galloway and another basket for Golden State.
Right back at
ya. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Yes, sir.
Over to the left wing. Conley, the pass to Delgado. Back to Conley. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's good off the back rim and in. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Sinks the triple. And now 24 points for the professor.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly.
Yeah.
Don't touch the iPad.
Mike Conley, one of the best players never to play in an All-Star game. But he says he's tired of the underrated.
Who mama is you? I don't touch that.
Mike Conley thing.
The only reason why I was on it because my phone was dead.
It's gotten a little
I
frustrating.
didn't have no charger at the time,
I felt
but
like
I gotta find
I've
one.
been deserving of it.
So I have no need to
In the
touch it.
West, so many great guards.
I was on it
And he's
because my
been a
phone
part
was
of some winning teams, certainly. Has been in the conversation.
Who
And
mama
he'll
is
just
you?
have to be content with that max contract.
Who mama are you?
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built
that kind of offense. Obviously, the game plan is in full effect. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
On the court for San Antonio. We've got Trier, Conley out there with Wright, and it's Delgado in at the 5, down low. Traps in the tray.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court. That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Galloway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Well, you look at the professor, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Griffin's checked in. Damian Jones. And Steph Curry subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there it is for him. Walker's got 5 now.
That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
Here's Galloway. That shot off the mark. Walker with some nice D. Galloway, 5-7.
God, man.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the professor in that last outing against the Magic had a huge game. Just an incredible number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight?
How you like me now?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Dude, if you don't get you no sleep, dude.
Team's trying to go with 5
They will not get enough.
1:52 left here in the second. It's good. Only 3 seconds into the shot clock. Galloway's got 35 in the game. To the left wing. Delgado, guarded by Green. San Antonio again missing. And now running up the court.
Bro, you the bum. I don't even want the ball no more, bro. Hey, you can fucking have it.
That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
You saw me running. I could have.
You gotta like what they're doing offensively, executing at a high rate and starting to power on.
Yeah, we're sitting here midway through the game now, and we're starting to see them take more and more control. They look very confident in what they're doing.
Back to right. Pass to Trier. 5 to shoot. Over Green. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Galloway with the bucket. Galloway's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Spurs trail by 18.
Dude, why you not sleep, bro?
No good from outside.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Out to the wing. Here's Griffin, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
I wish I got mine back. Good.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So and after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got the professor, who's out there with Steph Curry, and it's Tice in at the center position. Curry passes to Galloway. It's not going to go for him.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Left side, Griffin. And they pick up 2. Griffin's got 6 points. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Galloway, guarded by Walker. Galloway with the
ball. On the foul, he smacked my whole arm.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Murray, the pass to Delgado. Curry against Murray. Kicks to Griffin.
You can't dribble, Curry. Get the ball from him.
6 to shoot. Shoots over Covington. Again, the Spurs.
Dang, dude.
Guys, he can get this shot anytime he wants.
Now, you bet. With his height, not many defenders are going to challenge that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Galloway. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Galloway has got 41.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Professor.
And you have to mention just how lights out he has been from beyond the arc. He's been throwing peas into an ocean and just making it look easy. I don't know if he can keep up this three-point pace much longer, but after the way he shot it, I wouldn't put anything past him.
It's blocked. From downtown, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Well, Steph Curry's quick release makes his three-point shot almost impossible, and then you add the fact that Steph can do it off the dribble. So anytime he gets somebody shifting their back foot and they're trying to recover, by the time they're halfway there, the ball's already off and on its way. So the quickest, one of the more devastating shots in all of basketball.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Outside Griffin. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Curry said in his training he speeds up his release to the point where it's uncomfortable. So in the game, for him, everything slows down.
Yeah, if you look at the numbers, Kevin, his closely guarded three-pointers are just as accurate as when he's got a wide open three-pointer. No defender within 4 to 6 feet. He's knocking down the same kind of percentage. So the fact that Steph has the ability and knows to practice those sort of things speaks to just how much he's invested in the shooting craft.
And the Spurs making a change here. Badu's checked in. Pass to Delgado. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Now here's Walker. He's got 10. Rejected by Galloway. Curry on the wing. Off target with his 3. Spurs shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Outside for Murray. For Murray. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And
wow.
Now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better, scoring points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
Their defense has taken on a new life since the break. I mean, they're getting into teams, forcing turnovers, and they look like a different group.
The Warriors pull it in.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Wow.
The pass to Medu. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
What's going on here?
Getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 2-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Spurs.
And clearly they have a good shot about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Jones checked in for Golden State. Bledsoe comes in for Steph Curry. Galloway with the Galloway's got 54 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Spurs have the pass to Trier. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Wright missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Great open look there. Bledsoe's got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought. Without any individual agenda.
To the wing right side. Pass to Gilda. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'm over here to see the numbers for Galloway. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage. And he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight.
I got some
sense
of
overall
in my
right now.
head now.
No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Well, I'm not no more.
Right, the pass to Medu, and he takes the
how did he lose so bad he was out of bounds?
For the slam.
That's how you set up your teammates. Done with a little bit of flair.
Galloway kicks to Griffin. There's Galloway, guarded by Wright. Puts it up from 15, and he comes up with the deuce. Galloway's got 56 points in the game.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
Here's Conley, and it's blocked by Galloway. There's a minute left to play in the third. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Oh, he's more than capable of plays like that, Kevin. The throwdown.
I got some sense up in my head
for the
now.
San Antonio Spurs.
I'm on my
this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. A wide open look here for Wright. That three off the mark. Golden State's gone 4 of 6
he
from
guarded.
land since
He
the
guarded.
second half.
He guarded.
And this game has his name written.
Oh, man.
He's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
The ankles. That's just still his ankle.
Right,
why is he open, bro?
As he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The
Hey.
has been off the charts.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 at the free
Let's
throw
go,
line.
baby.
And the first one goes. Green
Now
is
he's gonna
checked in for
confirm my
Damian
assist,
Jones.
though.
Spurs also with the sub. Griffin's checked
You
in.
need to confirm
And
my
both
assist,
free
though.
throws
You
good
know,
for
man.
Evans. We
Yeah,
got
another
22
double
seconds
double.
left in the third quarter. Now, Wright, taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
I ain't gonna somehow I get the ball.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Conley with the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Ooh.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the
Dance
game.
with my dogs in the
And
night
the
time.
definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that.
Gonna be some good time out.
Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. On the floor for San Antonio.
Oh, come on.
They've got Griffin. Murray out there with Trier.
Can you go to bed?
Chapman in at the fourth. Here's Walker, and it's blocked.
Get out of here, man.
Whoops, they pick off
Come
the
on,
pass.
really?
And here's Walker. Warriors with the rebound. Tice has got 7 rebounds in the game. Galloway taking his time here. As the league star power grows, you see more players taking on roles in entertainment,
Go,
which is kind of
man.
interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
Did you know that I was in a movie myself, Kevin?
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have first-hand knowledge of this stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this question.
Yeah, not a distraction. I mean, come on, it's an opportunity for guys to go.
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. Did a couple commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
And you were good.
You're amazing.
And they won, and they won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards.
I know.
You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage. They want to be in movies. They want to do TV shows.
Too, right? Helps the league and notoriety and everything.
Why not?
And he dunks it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Warriors. San Antonio also making some changes. Tavares is checked in, and Meadows subbed in for Trier. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Walker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Galloway, guarded by Walker. Galloway with the bucket. Galloway's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Galloway. Walker the pass to Tavares. And it's blocked by Galloway.
Hey. Wow, you
Bledsoe
use it.
Here's Galloway. You look around the NBA, amazing players.
Thank you.
Global interest. Franchise values are going through the roof. You feel like the league is entering a golden age if it's not already in a golden age.
I think it is, Kevin, at least offensively. What we've seen over the last 5 years, adoption of most of the teams of the three-point shot. It's been some of the greatest offensive basketball the league has ever seen. And this idea that the evolution of the game stopped when it is at number 23 retired is kind of silly. I love where the game is at. I love where it's going. And I'm excited to be here tonight to watch this action with you.
Which number 23? We've got two pretty prominent number 23s in the history of this league.
I was thinking the
one
I played against. Yeah,
oh, that guy.
23. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy.
You didn't know that?
I did.
And Walker kicks to Tavares.
I know my division.
Back to Walker.
Who don't know the division?
5 on the clock.
Some of the division.
Shot from free throw range. Tavares can't hit. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Golden State.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the professor.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of
I
shots
hate that
tonight
animation, bro.
and made his impact felt.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Tice. Bledsoe kicks to Ojale. Shots good by Green.
Keep breaking them up,
showing no mercy.
Where your ankles up? No, bro, no.
This has been a vault.
You're right. And the Warriors making a change here. Griffin's checked in. The Spurs making a switch here. Passes it to Chapman. No good off the front eye.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Galloway. It's good from long range.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
Oh, my goodness, man.
First free throw is good. And so Wright nails both of them. Here's Galloway. From deep three-point range, missed. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do.
Don't forget to wake up.
Well, that's gonna end this video.